Good evening. My name is Charles Mackenzie White, and today I will be talking to you about moral relativism. The definition of moral relativism is an ethical theory that claims there are no moral absolutes, meaning that there is nothing is morally right or wrong in and or of itself. Rather, rights and wrongs are based on social or even individual preferences. Moral relativism theory teaches us that morality does not depend on universal absolute set standard, but instead relies on generally accepted norms which can vary among nations, cultures, religions, families, and individuals. Moral relativism is an idea that there are no absolutes, whether it be good or bad, or right or wrong. It is a belief that supports the thought to each their own, meaning that everyone is entitled to believe in their own options and create their own thoughts. Another statement is that theory supports who am I to judge. With this being said, people who believe in this theory and abide by its rules do not judge others because they believe they have no right to judge someone else. There are 7 types of moral relativism: objectivism, ethical relativism, cultural relativism, subjective relativism, moral infallibility, emotivism, and epicureanism. The founding father of moral relativism is Protagoras. Here is an example of an everyday situation and the use of moral relativism. At approximately 11 o'clock p.m. each night, a fast food restaurant throws away its leftover food from dinner. There is a lady that watches the boys to take out the uneaten food. The lady takes a bag and gets the uneaten food and takes it with her. Thinking like a moral relativist, one would not judge while the woman was getting the food from the dumpster. One would also not judge that this is the way that she has to get the nourishment for her body. People with opposing beliefs from moral relativism is that the lady should not be allowed to get the food from the fast food restaurant. Instead, she should have to get a job and supply herself with her own food. However, people do not know this woman's situation and why she needs food. Therefore, it is not right to judge her and simply let her indulge in her food. Others might believe that she should not be allowed to get the food from the fast food restaurant because that food is no good anymore because it was placed in the garbage can. However, if this is the only food that the woman has, then she should eat, and no one has the right to judge her on it. If I were to argue myself on this topic, I would agree with the beliefs of moral relativism that each person is entitled to their own opinion and is able to do and say as they wish. I believe that people should not be judged on what they do and say. However, if someone is saying something that is brutally mean to someone constantly and hurting them verbally, then I believe someone should step in and say that person should not be communicating so harshly towards someone else. I agree with this topic because there is no right or wrong. There are not any possible ways to judge this theory because there are no values of anything. This is why I agree with the belief. The strengths of this topic are that it is very specific and does not have any rules to follow by. It is easy to follow, so people of all ages can adapt to the beliefs because they are simple and easy to understand. The weakness is that there is nothing said about extreme situation, such as when a crime is committed and someone gets injured. Thank you.